Hey guys, this is Master. Welcome to Tops 103. Now, this is something that Chris, Ninetalescommander, wanted me to do. It's like a little thing that he had a title idea he had, and I said, you know what? Let's do that. Because even though I had other ideas for what Tops 103 would be, I said, hey, let's go for that. It's kind of an easy one to round up the year with. It's my Super Smash Bros. Alternate costumes. And by alternate costumes, I mean which is my favorite alt to use that is not the default. For example, Wii Fit Trainer, I use the default more often than others, so she doesn't count on this list. So, just so you know here, just because this card on the list doesn't mean that I use them, and just because that I use using all doesn't mean it's my favorite. Because just so you know, there will be a point in which I'll put an alt that is one I don't use, but I like it more than others. So it'll be weird, but I have my reasons for it. Okay, so let's start off this list with kind of a weird theory about a certain character in between smashes. Pikachu. Now, specifically, it's Pikachu's Goggles alt, or his Pikachu 4 alt. And if you're wondering why this is on this list, even though I don't use Pikachu, and even then, I'll most likely use the Gold's Hat alt, I like this one because I actually did play Melee. It's my first Smash. And what's interesting is that there's a character, Pichu, who one of his alts is, guess what? Goggles! And even though Pikachu in that game, his blue outfit was the party hat, however, when it came to Brawl, weird thing happened in that Pikachu does not use this party hat alt. Instead, he uses the Goggles alt. So it had this weird theory in that the Pichu in Melee evolved into the Pikachu from Brawl. However, I also noticed in Smash 4 in particular that the party hat's back. So it's possible that, those two Pikachu, the one from Melee and the one from, and the Pichu from Melee, are actually both in the same game. They're both different Pikachus. Yeah, I know it's cool to have the party hat back, but it's kind of a hilarious theory about what happened to Pichu. And if you notice that Pichu is, like, aside from Young Link, the only character not from Melee to return to Smash 4 through whatever means. So that's kind of a interesting thing that that happened. Number 9 is Captain Fabulous himself. Now, for Captain Falcon, Captain Fabulous, also known as Captain Falcon number 6, also known as the Jody Summers alt, also known as I just said, Captain Fabulous. I don't know what happened. Now, I don't know what happened, but apparently people loved the pink and white alt out of Captain Falcon so much they just called him Captain Fabulous. And while I do agree he is fabulous looking with all that pink on him, he's not my favorite alt of Captain Falcon. Well, he's my favorite alt of Captain Falcon, just I don't use him. The alt for Smash 4 that I use is his number 8 alt, which is much more like a darker blue or navy that is based off of the anime guy Wheeler, Rick Wheeler, I think his name is. But of course, I don't watch that F-Zero anime. I just prefer that color. But of course, Captain Fabulous, he's just hilarious looking how this manly man wears pink. But of course, pink, as you know, pink is a manly color, so that kind of emphasizes how awesome he is. He's so manly, he wears pink. So, that's 9. Now, if you're wondering how this awesomeness came number 9, well, that's because, like I said earlier, it's not an alt that I use, but it's an alt that had gained like meme-tic status. So I have to include this on this list for its meme-tic statics alone. And same with Goggles Pikachu. For that reason. Now, from here on out, it just, well, not yet here on out, but from here on out, it's going to be like alts that I just do like in general. But again, the stuff I don't always use, but it's pretty cool. Moving on. Eight is Mewtwo 8, also known as the Shadow Lugia alternate, which makes him look a lot darker, like dark purple. Now, this used to be my go-to alt for Mewtwo. However, I decided to instead go for the Cyan alt, which is Mewtwo 7, I believe. I guess I just like the cyan, the color. Which I have to give credit to Dark Mewtwo here. I would put say Shadow Mewtwo, but we are getting a Shadow Mewtwo and it looks nothing like that. So Shadow Lugia Mewtwo. Hey, I guess kind of cool that in some ways we get Pokemon XD references in Smash. Granted, it's probably not intentional, but I'm gonna assume it is intentional that they put a color scheme similar to Shadow Lugia. But it's cool to have references to more obscure games like Pokemon XD onto Smash. So, kudos. Seven is the Black alternate for Pit, also known as Pit Alternate 6, also known as the Fallen Angel Pit. Now, I am not including this particular one. What I'm actually referring to is the Brawl version of that alt. Now, why did I include that one? Now, for those who have seen my Brawl Wi-Fi series, I don't use the Black alternate for Pit that much. I use a blue outfit. But, ever since the Black alternate for Pit has been known as the Fallen Angel Pit, it turns out that Sakurai thought it was a cool idea to make a whole character off of it. Yeah, that's the main reason why I put this one in, because it's the whole basis for Dark Pit. Now, but people may be wondering, well, if Dark Pit was originally meant as an alternate for Pit, why does he stay as an alternate for Pit? Dude, Dark Pit according to Sakurai, Dark Pit acts differently to Pit, and he kind of feels weird putting Dark Pit as a Pit alt. Like, have you had that feeling, that weird feeling that something doesn't fit right? For example, maybe you have, I don't know, I can't give a good example right away, but it's it has that weird feeling that you want to put this along with something else, but feel it doesn't work very well, so try to put it separately. I don't know. If you get what I'm saying, it's that feeling. So, apparently in Smash 4 they changed the Fallen Angel Pit so that you'll have white wings instead of black wings to differentiate from Dark Pit. And Dark Pit, on the other hand, he has his own Pit variant where he's mostly white and red and has his black wings, etc. But I don't like that one. If you ask me, I actually do prefer the purple Pit and the Dark Pit where she looks tanned up. You know, since we're here, might as well talking about some honorable mentions. And I know honorable mentions at the freaking middle of the video. Weird. The honorable mention I would say is the quote-unquote Magnus Pit, Dark Pit, in which he looks a lot tanner, and of course the Daisy outfit for Peach. Now I chose these two specifically because I was going to put them on this list. However, I guess Chris wanted me to do a top 10 because I had 14 ready, but I chose those two as that. However, let's start with Dark Pit. That I kind of like the idea. I kind of like the fact that Dark Pit he has alternate makes him more tanner, makes him look like Tino. Maybe just me, because I'm a Tino. And the Daisy outfit Peach because it's Daisy. However, I specifically chose the Melee version of that alt than the Smash 4 alt. Because the Melee version of it, Peach is slightly tanner. You know the similarities here? And that the Daisy alt for Peach in Melee is a lot more similar to classic Daisy than the other variants of the other games version of that costume. Because for Brawl and Smash 4, they're just recolors. For Melee, there's some art assets that are changed. Also, some textures that are changed to make it reflect more like classic Daisy more than anything. So, and of course, I put like other things like, I don't know, Pala Knight, like the white Meta Knight, and then there's Meta Knight Kirby, that sort of thing. And I believe there was another one there, just put in the screen. But yeah, those are some considerations for honorable mentions. You know what? Speaking of Sakurai, let's talk about number 6.
Bayonetta has 2 costumes. There's the blue costume from Bayonetta 2, featuring her shorter hair, and the A Witch with No Memories costume from the original Bayonetta. There's also a color variation inspired by Jean.
So you know what I did say in the beginning of this video? That I did not say that I didn't take into consideration the newcomers Corrin and Bayonetta? Yeah, I'm actually including them. Because their respective trailers showed out what their alts look like. And because Sakurai himself decided to give me my favorite alt of Bayonetta, I might as well just put it in there. This Jean alt, which is mostly red and white. The reason for that is because it looks wildly different from rest of the Bayonetta ones. Because a lot of Bayonetta's alts are black with some other color. Most of her black hair is something like gold or red or slight red, but this one's all red and white. So it's kind of a wild change, which is why I do like this alt in particular. And once beta comes out in February, or if they delayed it whenever it comes out, I would definitely use the Jean alt for Bayonetta. All right, let's move on. The Fierce Deity Link. Because he's the Fierce Deity Link. That's it. And so, for the rest of the time here in this slot, I'm going to talk about an alternate that I kind of missed. That was used in previous games, but got cut out in Smash 4. Which was the White Link. Which is, according to my sources, it's based on whenever he gets the blue ring in the original Zelda. That's his white alt. Because I just do like his white alt. Mostly because I just like white. And trust me, I'll say this for all. From here on out, you will see a great pattern involving white. So, heck, even on Bayonetta slot. So, just get ready for that. I love white. So, anyway. Yeah, it's an alt that I miss. So, however, in Smash 4, they gave the freaking Skyward Sword weird clothes thing that I don't like. I mentioned it in Retops too. That I really don't like that. I really don't like the weird costume for Link and Skyward Sword, and no way I'm gonna like it here. But they have a good replacement, the Fierce Deity, so that kind of balances out. I know I'm not counting Toon Link, because Toon Link has a white alt, not the white alt, so no. All right, moving on. Oh, Lucina. This is not the first time I mentioned red and white. It's not going to be the last. But Lucina, also known as the Cordelia alt, also known as Lucina 4. Do I just say anymore, really? I mean, it's Cordelia. I mean, it's freaking Cordelia. No? Okay, moving on. Yeah. It's just so... wow. It's like the moment I look at it, I can already tell, dude, That's awesome. Oh man, for freaking Italian, he's definitely knows what his he's a freaking patriot. It's a freaking patriot. I don't think not even like hardcore, even the hardcore Americans will wear that. That's so ridiculous. It makes Uncle Sam over here look stupid and un-American in comparison. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Enough said. Okay, 2 is this one. Marth Alt 5, also known as the Leaf Alt, also known as White Marth. Okay, so I gotta give a story for this one. Now, when I had Melee, right, I kind of decided on like who the character I'm gonna play as the most. So I just went on unlocking everyone. Then I got to Marth, sure, and then I don't remember what my reaction was, but I got to Marth and then looked at his alts, and I immediately saw White Marth. Cause white has almost always been my favorite color, but it's like I have a feeling that you know you're gonna like something based on what the character looks like immediately happens. I mean, it has to be with Shantae, but it has to be with quite a few other things too. But it's just the example I can easily understand. That you tell you're gonna love this character based entirely on what the character looks like. This is it. And for me, it's not just what the character looks like, because I remember like some fondest memories of Melee was like me trying to do little role plays using the characters, similar to like weird machinimas involving Melee. You know, like Smash Tasm. Remember that? Something like that. In which oh hey, I'm this character, brother's like this character, we just do little fun little skits. Of course, like we didn't have a thing to record things with, nor was the internet as we know it out then. But the point is, I love using White Marth. Of course, I love using Red Luigi, Pink Luigi, and Blue/Silver Roy. But Marth, they have fond memories of. Granted, I'm not good with Marth. Not that I want to be good with Marth, but this is like fond memories with this one here, and I'm just kind of glad that this did not get cut like White Link. So yeah, I'm glad that White Marth is still here to stay. So there you go. So that's White Marth here. That's more to say, just like he has the fondest memories. At number 1, Robin. Yeah, like, this is not the first, again, like I said earlier, this is not the first time I'm gonna see, like, white in another color. It's not the first time I'm gonna see freaking Fire Emblem, either. Got 3 Fire Emblem characters, all more out of the same color scheme. So, this one, why is this one number 1? Despite, 1, I don't use Robin that much. 2, like, I have a lot of characters with red and white as their, you know, the color schemes. Why Robin? Look what it looks like. Like, for those who don't particularly care, and for those who have not already seen why I like this guy so much, based entirely on what it looks like right now, the white and red alt for Robin, also known as Robin 7, is based on a white mage. Not entirely based on a white mage, because like if it was based on the white mage, those big triangles on his sleeves, on his these sleeves, or whatever you call them, should be all red instead of just like, you know, just outlined red. But he looks like a freaking white mage. And okay, so for those who don't know about my love for white mages, for those who don't know my love for swords, and in general, guys who are white mages, 1, my favorite character of all time in all video game is a male white mage. 2, who can wield swords. 3, who can use magic other than white magic. So, this guy can do all that. I mean, he's not a healer, mind you, but he's a freaking white mage with a sword. So why shouldn't I like this guy? And it's kind of hilarious in hindsight when you consider that we have this all based on Final Fantasy, and then way later down the road, we get a character from Final Fantasy. Coincidence? I'm pretty sure it is, but that's a really interesting theory.
A game theory. Thanks for watching.
80 Square thought you saw maybe saw that alt here. It kind of looks like one of their job classes. Decided, hey, let's go put one of our guys based on the game that alt. Whatever, you get the idea. Final Fantasy. So that's why this guy is one, because it's a freaking white mage. So that is all, guys. So see you guys later for something else before I ran this video up 20 freaking minutes.